New at 5, Fitchburg Police say they have identified a suspect involved in more than 24 cases of vandalism reported over the holiday weekend. An update today stating 20-year-old suspect is a resident in the Seminole Hills neighborhood where this vandalism occurred. He was identified by home video surveillance footage and police records. Officials say there are at least 28 reports of damage, including slashed tires, cut hoses, and symbols carved into cars. Police adding there are no other suspects and no residents were specifically targeted.